You don't need thousands of dollars to start a business. That's not motivation talk, it's a fact. Some of the most successful businesses in the world started with almost nothing. No big office, no investors, no huge bank balance. Just an idea, a skill, and the willingness to start small. If you've ever told yourself you'll start a business once you save enough money, stay with me until the end, because the last point in this video is one of the biggest reasons some businesses succeed even without capital, while others with plenty of money still fail. So why do so many people never start? Usually, it comes down to the same excuses. I don't have money. I'll start when I save enough. Business is only for rich people. These excuses feel true, but they're not. Money helps. Yes, but it's rarely the first requirement for building something successful. What matters more is understanding how to start with what you already have. That's exactly what this video will show you. Let's start with the first shift you need to make, and it has nothing to do with your bank account. 1. Change your mindset. First, most people think about business backwards. They think, what can I do to make money? Instead of asking, what problem can I solve for someone? Money is not the starting point of a business. Value is. If you solve a real problem for someone, they will pay you, even if you started with nothing. Think about someone who simply helps elderly neighbors set up their smartphones. No product, no shop, no capital, just useful knowledge, and people are happy to pay for it. 2. Start with skills you already have. You probably already have something valuable, even if you don't see it that way yet. Maybe you're good at writing, graphic design, tutoring, photography, video editing, cooking, hairdressing, or managing social media pages. These skills can become businesses almost immediately because you're not selling a product you need to manufacture. You're selling what you already know how to do. Someone who's good at editing videos on their phone can start offering that service to small business owners today with zero upfront investment. 3. Find a problem people will actually pay you to solve. A business only grows when it solves something real. Think about a student who noticed classmates struggling to find affordable textbooks. Instead of needing capital, they simply connected people who had used textbooks with people who needed them and took a small fee for organizing it. No money was needed to start, just the ability to spot a problem and offer a simple solution. 4. Use free tools. You don't need expensive software to run a real business today. Canva can help you design graphics. CapCut can help you edit videos. Google Docs and Google Drive can help you organize your work. Gmail and WhatsApp Business can help you communicate professionally with customers. And platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn can help you reach customers without spending $1 on advertising. Beginners today have more free tools available than entrepreneurs had even 10 years ago. The barrier to starting has never been lower. 5. Start small and test your idea. Once you begin, start small and test your idea. Don't rush to spend money on a big launch. Instead, offer your service or product to a small group first. Friends, neighbors, or your existing network. This lets you learn what works and what doesn't before you risk anything. Someone starting a baking business, for example, might begin by selling to coworkers before ever renting a shop. That small test tells them what people actually want at almost no cost. 6. Reinvest every dollar you earn. As money starts coming in, reinvest every dollar you earn, at least in the beginning. It's tempting to spend your first profits on things you want, but the businesses that grow fastest are usually run by people who put that early income right back into the business. Better tools, more materials, a wider reach. A small profit reinvested wisely compounds into something much bigger over time. 7. Be consistent and keep learning. And finally, the point that matters most. Be consistent and keep learning. Very few businesses succeed overnight. The ones that last are run by people who keep showing up, keep listening to their customers, and keep improving even when progress feels slow. This consistency is often the real difference between someone who tried a business and someone who built one. So let's bring it all together. Starting with no money doesn't mean starting with nothing. You already have skills, ideas, creativity, and the ability to solve problems. And those are the real starting capital of any business. Everything else, including money, tends to follow once you begin. If this video helped you see business differently, subscribe to Business Decoded